Anyway, guys, back at this thing, finally. Uh, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but probably not over the fan and the air conditioner. Good rainy day, so figured we'd be in the shop today. This thing here is, I think, seen its better days. What do you think, Dallas?
Probably.
Better days or no?
Why it's looking probably.
I'm going to say that it's done for, honestly. I don't know. Take it up to the machine shop and let him take it apart. He works on mining cars and everything. He'd probably fix it if I was guessing. I may be wrong, but we're thinking about just running without the front axle. We got an old tiller, and we're thinking we can take the transmission and stuff out of it, put it in here, and run this rear axle of that chain, and then run our belt back here like the tiller set up, and we'll have to run a belt back here, and then the sprocket will have to come off of the axle of the tiller. They're about that long. Got a pin in them, the tines come off, or that one should be set up that way, I'm not sure. Just have to go get it and see, so hang tight. So we got the bed set back up on there. It ain't got the pin in it or anything. I've got the seat and stuff in there. We took that rear end out. Maybe got this figured out. We got an old tiller that's similar to the same setup. We're going to try to put the transmission out of it in this. We may lose that set of wheels. If we do, that's okay. I think it'd be fine with the 4 wheels. With 6 wheels, I don't know, that middle axle there, you'd have to have all 4 of those pulling back there, because if it picked you up somewhere off of the ground, you'd go for a ride real quick, especially if you had a ton of dirt on this thing. So I think it's ready to haul like 2,800 pounds or something. You won't see very many of these, but this is kind of like a walk behind. We didn't get it to restore it or what have you. We're going to use it to work with, so it'll be the B&M colors, just like everything else. And someday it ever wants to restore it, or somebody does, or whatever, it can be sanded down and repainted back to its original. I don't know if this color is original or what. Who knows? It's hard to say, but it will be yellow and black as long as it's with us hauling dirt. So we're working on it a little at a time. Every time it goes in the shop and every time it comes back out, it's a step closer. So you can move it around now. We pushed it out here actually by hand before. We just hadn't used the excavator or the 4-wheeler or something to move it around. So you can't actually move it now without, you move it by hand. So that's good. But we got stuff to floor the bed with and all that. So give it time, guys. We'll get it going as we can. It'll look better. It's getting better already. It already looks better than it did. All that cobbled up mess they had on it, we took it off. If you're going to cobble something up, that's one thing, but at least do it right. Don't halfway do the cobble. So anyway, guys, I was always told in the building industry not to be a cobbler, to be a carpenter. So there you go. But I'm gonna get back in here and shut the door back up. Got the air conditioning on, and gonna work on that a little bit. I don't know, I may video it, may not. Hang tight, yeah. Alright guys, so we're making progress on the dump truck. Look over my mess, I ain't been here much to clean up, but I've been working on another job and we just left everything the way it was. I've had to take a different job a few watch my other channel, you probably know that, the main channel. Anyway, we got the motor on this thing. I think I pretty well got it lined up to where when I put my other pulleys on, this pulley will be dismissed. Or it might work, I don't know, but anyway, it's got to scoot out to line up with these down here. And this will be hooked up. This will be the clutch down here. I gotta figure all that out when I get the rear end in it. I got the rear end for it. That's the one that came out of it. Where's it at? Laying right there. And I may have to use some parts off of it on the other one. But for the most part, we've got it figured out. So I'm gonna see if this thing will fire up. See what it does. I had it run another day. Alright guys, so you got the Meat 007 there. We got the motor on it, got it fired up. It's running now. We gotta get the rear end put in it, get the belts hooked up. It'll be drivable after that. And then we'll start working on getting the bed on and getting the hydraulics and everything hooked up, getting it to par. I gotta finish painting it before I get everything on it. This up here is going to be yellow. We're going to build a box, I think, and put over this. It'll probably come all the way up. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that yet, but I got an idea. And it'd be cool if I can get it done like I want it. Electric over hydraulic dump. I'll probably let the box sit in here somewhere for that. And have a battery in here. Hopefully all that'll be under the hood, so you won't have none of that in the cab with you. We're actually going to build a cab on this thing, and we're going to do away with those big handlebars. I'm going to keep them in case I ever want to put them back on it, but for now I'm going to do away with them. We'll get the cab back on it and find out for sure, but the cab or the bed back on it and find out for sure. I think the cab can run out through here and down the sides. Actually it'll go on the inside of the motor, the actual cab part and around, but it'll have to come from out here onto the bumper, which is fine with me. And I thought in that order I might bring this engine box all the way out onto the bumper and try to make it look uniform. So you'll have this box here, it'll be this high, something like this, and then we're going to run the exhaust up to it and turn it out. We'll have a hole for the gas, and your cab will come up over here beside of it. So I think we can get all this in here and get it to work like I want it to, but it's just going to be a build to see what happens, you know. I might not even want a cab on it once I get it going, but we're going to put a steering wheel on it regardless, whether the cab gets put on it or not. But I really want to build an engine box over this, put my hydraulic pump, my battery and stuff under it so it's all out of the weather, it ain't over here in your way. And yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. But the old motor runs really good. It fires right up when it don't do this crap right here, which I hate, but you know, it is what it is, so whatever, you know. Sometimes you can reach over here and turn this, which when we get the cab on it, you ain't gonna be able to do that. And kind of like, well, I don't even know what I was going to say. Anyway, kind of like a walk behind. It's a one pull bandit most of the time. I gotta pick some little fingers in there to where it don't do that. See, it caught there, but most of the time it won't catch. So I gotta fix that. No big deal. Just needs a little lube, I think. But we'll take care of that, get that straightened out, and I think it'll be cool. I just figured I'd do a little video and update you guys and let you see what's going on. Don't forget, tune in to the other channel, B&M Excavation. If you've not done it already on this channel, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. We'll see you guys.